Hey man, say man, what's the play, man? Season 2, what it do? Gotta stay true. You know what I'm saying? This is actually our first interview, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you've been on the platform in the form of doing shows and then even supporting us with the event. So I just want to appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for tapping in, and then even some other endeavors that we got going. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you a special shout out, special thank you. You know what I'm saying? But for folks that don't know who you are, who do we have here today?
The tallest of them all, Icewater Slim.
Yeah. I feel like you made a big splash like last fall, you know what I'm saying? That's when I kind of got introduced to you, you know what I'm saying? Start seeing you more around, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and let the people know where you're from, man.
I'm from Lubbock, Texas, Parkway to be exact. First place.
You know what I'm saying? East side, you know what I'm saying? East side reside, you know what I'm saying? Something I do like to ask you from Lubbock. So tell me, describe the different parts of Lubbock, like since you from Lubbock, you know what I'm saying? I like to hear people's, you know what I'm saying, their point of view, you know what I'm saying? The different parts that we got.
You got Parkway, that's like pretty much the heart of the east side. Then you got like the Dunbar area, that's further west, but it's still east. Then you got the west side, which used to be the Tech Ghetto. That's like the real trenches. And you got the north side, Arnett Benson. You got then the further west you go, the nicer it gets. Towards 98, Milwaukee and all that. That's where they starting to expand.
Now I usually like to ask people, where's the west side? Because at first people were describing the west side when I used to live in the west side. And I was like, hold up, this is central to me.
Yeah, it's central. It's the west side of the east side pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like in the middle. This is far west, but it's almost east.
Okay.
So it's in the middle, but they just call it the west side.
Yeah, and I heard about Tech Ghettos like before I moved out here. Before they moved, they built the Walmart and all that shit. Like it used to go down over there.
Oh, you're legendary.
You know what I'm saying? So have you ever seen the starter pack meme?
The starter pack meme?
Yeah.
Nah.
So they got 4 squares, and you describe 4 things that a city is stereotypically known for, or 4 things that are needed to survive in that city. So give me the 2022 Lubbock, Texas starter pack.
Shit. I hate to say it. Dust.
Nah, for real.
Dust. Hell, they gonna, you got the haters. They gonna say STDs.
Yeah, I've been seeing that on Facebook this week a lot.
Buddy Holly and Texas Tech.
Yeah. I feel like Tech plays a big part into the color system of Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? When they leave for summer, we lose what, maybe like 100,000 people. Then they're gonna be back in a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Adding some new energy. You know what I'm saying? So like, so even switches to the music side. So like, what made you kind of get into music?
I don't know, it's just always been something that I've been wanting to do. It's like, I can't explain, it's like in me, like, I don't know anything else pretty much.
When you started doing music?
Like, I want to say when I was a junior.
In high school?
Yeah.
You remember one of your first raps?
No, not really. I don't even remember the whole raps. I try to remember them. If I can hear them, I can remember them. But just like off the top, and 9 times out of 10, them hoes trash anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, who made you want to get into music? Was it a rapper here, or watching a big rapper? You know what I'm saying? Or what was the thing that kind of made you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Be like, all right, I can do that too.
I went to the King concert. J City had a King concert, and I seen it was like a freestyle battle. And I was like, oh yeah, this right here lit. My boy, The Truth, Milton Pruitt, yeah, that's who really taught me how to count bars and make a song like legitly, like count bars and structure a song without just being like
a straight freestyle.
Yeah, or a chicken without your head, chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how back then, you know what I'm saying, songs, the bars for like at least on verse was 16, and now they're 12. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? I was one of the people to fight that at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I'm on this real rap shit. I'm a real rapper. I'm a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Give my extra 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? But shit, times change, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Things
yeah,
change.
people attention span is low now. Don't nobody want to sit there and listen to a 5-minute song no more.
And that's on some real shit. So like when you're in the studio, do you kind of keep all that into account? Does that go into how you're making your songs? Or are you just going out there and you just making them up?
I try to have all my songs already ready before I get to the studio. That way, I won't be wasting no time while I'm in there.
Yeah. You got a studio at the house or you recording with somebody?
I've been recording with a few people actually.
What name them?
I've been recording with Ponchito.
Okay.
I recorded with what else I recorded with? Mixed by Londo.
Yeah.
Zane Up.
Already?
Yeah, it's pretty much since I got out, that's what I've been working with.
Yeah. So go ahead and tell us about the studio session. So you say you already come prepared, but like what's the vibes or like, you know what I'm saying, or what's the atmosphere?
Hell. Trying to get it perfect pretty much. Going in there and working and oh no, I didn't say this right. I didn't pronunciate that right. Try to go back and fix everything. I guess it's just being a little tough on myself pretty much. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I heard some of the people that feel like they can't come up with a song or get the vibe right unless they're in a studio. You know what I'm saying? Are you're definitely not one of them people, right?
I'm gonna say that's like when the best songs come out. Like when you vibing and you got the right beat and everything's just coming, and you're in the studio, yeah, that's loud. That's like the holy grail of rap right there. That's what everybody wants, but it don't work like that, unfortunately.
Yeah. So recently we promoted we promoted 2 tracks from you recently. You know what I'm saying? You got you had the freestyle on the Boosie beat, and then the freestyle on the Tupac beat. Go ahead and tell me, I guess, your mind state behind you creating those songs.
I'm just trying to showcase the flow pretty much on those songs, so I just going bar for bar pretty much. No hooks, none of that. Just going straight in.
You know what I'm saying? So like, even with, I guess this being a time of pain music, I see you using metaphors and things like that with your bars, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of makes you set apart, or like, what makes you kind of decide the type of music that you do make?
Experience. Pretty much experience. And I try to give the people like I try to be a journalist and try to tell them what's going on. Like, they see what's going on because they know what's going on. I'm just relaying that message through music, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I know you keep up with popular current events, you know what I'm saying? I know you heard about Young Thug recently going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Him and 17 others, him being charged for the RICO case, and that's been off, and they've even used lyrics of his, you know what I'm saying, in court to, like, I guess, deny him a bar, deny Gunna a bar. What's your take on that whole situation?
Yeah, sometimes you get too turned. You full of all them perks and shit, and you just get to thinking you Jesus around this whole, but free Young Thug, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
That's just thinking he was invincible, pretty much.
Well, like living his life too much in the lyrics?
Yeah, that too. And then, like, when you turned up like that, it's just some shit that you need to distance yourself away from. Especially if you're doing it, don't talk about it, especially if you're a star.
Yeah. So like, all right. So
but you have to do that because that's what the music is.
So I was gonna say that.
So it's like a
code
code 20.
Right now, we're like, all right, if you're not talking about what you're going through, and you're not living that shit, you're not looked at like real.
Right now, the people, they want to hear drill music.
You know what I'm saying?
They want to hear booty shaking and drill music. That's what the people want.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't in a video with a blick or got a bitch twerking in that hole, they is not trying to see this.
If you ain't got a bitch or a blick, they don't want it type shit.
They don't want that shit.
And I kind of feel like that was a rap trap. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants.
That's exactly. We can go even deeper than that. That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons that make people always ask me like, why did I back out of music? And I was like, I just felt like I was in that rap trap. You know what I'm saying? And nigga caught a little case, and I was like, I don't even know what I can say and what not to say nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because you know as they say, everything you do or say will be used against you. You know what I'm saying? But even switch gears, did you hear about R. Kelly getting? I think he got 30 years.
Yeah, they gave R. Kelly 30.
You know what I'm saying? What was your take on that situation?
I blame the parents, but then again, they got evidence on R. Kelly trying to hire people to go kill them people, man. And shit. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
You still a fan? You still got R. Kelly in the mix or what?
Shit. We gonna play some R. Kelly. It's gonna be some R. Kelly and some Tory Lanez being played. We're not canceling R. Kelly or Tory Lanez.
Okay. Were you a fan of 10K?
Who?
10K?
I was locked up when TK came out, but I kept hearing about him.
You hearing about him? So they recently gave him 50 years.
Yeah, I heard about it.
He's supposed to get out in 2074. What's your take on that situation?
Young nigga don't even know what all that time mean. Day for day, they tell you 50 years, but they don't tell you 50 times 365.
Nah, for real. So was you recently just getting out? You know what I'm saying? So what? I guess give us, shed light on those experiences. You know what I'm saying? I know I seen a meme on July 4th where it was like, man, this was the niggas on the inside are experiencing for their holidays. You know what I'm saying? Just even shining some light and just even remembering them. What's some of your memories from when you locked up? How long were you locked up?
I was locked up twice. The first time I did 4, and the second time I did 3 and 8 months.
Okay. So what was that like?
The first time wasn't that bad. The second time broke me. I ain't gonna cap. Second time broke me. It's just not made for no players to be up in there.
It's something that
Especially like no grown motherfucker, because them motherfuckers, they grown, but they minds ain't grown inside of there. And it's too hot. It's extremely hot in there, like 120 degrees inside that motherfucker.
Well, you knew where you were at.
I was at the first time I went to Estes. No, the second time I went to Estes. The first time I went to Ellis. I've been to Sanchez. Of course, Middleton. I got sent to a private facility one time called Lockhart. That was pretty cool. As far as jails go.
Yeah.
Estes was pretty cool. That was a private unit too.
So
They had AC, so that's the best you can get.
Yeah.
In TDC.
So they always compare private facilities because they feel like they got quotas. So it's like, all right, niggas are being paid to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? Versus I guess the public facilities. You know what I'm saying? Which ones did you kind of prefer? You said you preferred the private joints.
Yeah, unless you go like down south, like where Ellis and East Town, Darrington, all stuff like that. That's like Chocolate City. It's really turned, but you'll get lost in that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And like anything that you could think you could have it down there, pretty much. Estes was turned up too. That was in Dallas. Tattooing all day, walk around, fresh tattoo. They not doing no tripping. AC, rec 3 times a day. You necessarily don't gotta work if you don't want to, but like in them red bricks, they gonna make you work. I ain't gonna cap. Your ass gonna be out in the field chopping rocks and vegetables and shit.
And doing shit like that. Were you writing when you were still locked up too?
The first time I was. The second time, I had like writer's block. Cause my tea lady had passed away when I was down there the second time. That's what really shook me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. But yeah, that's what shook me. I like, yeah, I can't do this no more. Then I'm wasting my time in here. I got all these good ideas and a good mind. I'm sitting in here with Willie Foo and Zipperhead Fred and this
You know what I'm saying? Watching Ray and them fight all day and shit.
asking me dumbass questions. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I'm trying to lay down, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
So how'd you make a transition back into the free world? Cause I heard sometimes it takes boys like a little while to kind of get, you know what I'm saying, back acclimated.
Yeah, it's really like recovering from a broken leg, because it's like being handicapped, because you still, to a certain extent, depending on people. Until you get back in the mix and see what's going on, then it's all right. But as far as me, I people say they don't even look like I've been locked up.
Not for real. I didn't know until you told me. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I like to keep it.
You know what I'm saying? One thing that I do see is that
Excuse me.
no biggie. You know what I'm saying? One thing I do see is that when people get out, like the people get out, the people that got out, sometimes they hit the ground moving faster and harder than people that stayed in the free world. Why is that?
Shit. Because you get the concept of wasting time in there. You don't want to waste no more time. Like Tupac said, penitentiary is packed with promise makers, never realizing the precious time that bitch niggas be wasting. They don't even realize it. They just on autopilot, just letting time go by. Next time you know you 40 or 50 years old, you didn't even know it. You just been going through the motion.
Man. So is Pac a big influence on your music?
Oh yeah. Of course, hell yeah.
Yeah. So name some of your influences, your early influences.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I was talking about it. We was having an argument about that.
Well, what was the argument?
If it wasn't for Lil Wayne, motherfuckers wouldn't be having tattoos and long hair. Lil Wayne was really that nigga back then.
Nah, for real. Especially during Carter days.
I cap and say Jay-Z to go, but he is to an extent because he been rapping for such a long time, but so had Wayne. But I like Jay-Z business move. I mean, as far as Wayne is the one that made me really like push forward on the rap shit.
I'm glad you actually brought up Wayne, because I was having an argument with somebody the other day. We were actually trying to rank Jay-Z, Wayne, and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Currently today, or in the grand landscape of what they've done. Where would you rank them?
It depends on like what kind of category are we ranking.
I guess
Like flow or influence.
maybe both. Cause personally I feel like old Wayne can't be matched, right? But and Drake came from Wayne, and Wayne came from
I had to
Jay-Z,
say
right?
I had to say Wayne, Jay-Z, then Drake.
You know what I'm saying? But I was telling homie, I was like, I feel like Drake kind of passed both of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially in commercial acclaimed, and also making the money off of the music.
Yeah, but it was a different time. You had to, be there, like they say. Wayne was dropping a free CD every week. There was no need to pay for music. He changed the whole music game.
With the dedication,
All that, the drafts. Then he would just grab people beats and just beat them hoes up.
I remember being in Houston, listening to I forgot what Wayne called it, but it was the Mr. Jones by Mike Jones. So
yeah.
It went from a period that
The Sky's the Limit.
Yeah, Sky's the Limit. So they were playing Mr. Jones. Then we went to hearing Mr. Jones No More. Even in Houston, it was Sky's the Limit. You know what I'm saying? When Wayne grabbed that home and did his freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely one of the things where like you had to be there to understand.
And I feel like that's what's coming back in hip hop now.
What is specifically?
Like just like pure spitters. Apart from the drillers.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. Some of that shit be too much whining for me. People say I don't like melodic music, but I like melodic music. It just gotta be some substance in there.
Yeah.
Like if I can tell what you're about to say next, it ain't no good to me.
Do you feel that? You feel that way even on the rap side?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew like during a certain period of time.
And in my personal opinion, I think the females is going harder than the niggas. The niggas doing too much crime. They on too many drugs.
I be feeling like actually on some pure spitting, some of the ladies actually are going harder than the dudes. You know what I'm saying? You listen to their tracks, I kind of feel like some of the ladies are also adapting to old rules where it's like, I'm never going to sound the same way twice on the track. You know what I'm saying? They got a different flow. Every track, they're on that whole, whether I like the topic or not, but the actual art of rapping, they're out rapping the gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So I know we recently seen Glorilla come up after doing her hit song. She signed to Yo Gotti, and she got 100 bands. What was your take on that?
She deserved it. She deserved it. You ain't had number one song, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you still probably getting paid off all them streams. Know you didn't have a good show run and still going. That's good. Now you got a brand behind you, and nobody is hotter than CMG right now.
You know what I'm saying? The internet the next day posted pics of pics and tweets of Glorilla with Young Dolph. And then also in 2016, saying things like your Dolph is better than she named the different people on the roster of CMG. You know what I'm saying? Did you see any of that? What was your take on that situation?
People be hating. That's all that is. I'm gonna call a ball and a strike. People just hating. That's all you can call it. Well, she not supposed to sign with CMG because she supposed to stay loyal to Dolph, even though Dolph RIP but passed away. Life go on. You know what I'm saying? She still fuck with Dolph, but hey, it's an opportunity right here to get these bands. It's right here. What you gonna do? You from Memphis. Ain't no one it ain't, you know what I'm saying, nothing else to sign to down there, pretty much.
And even when see people go as far as to say 100,000 ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody be like, I thought what they said. I think they said $1 million wasn't nothing. They were like, I see you spend 100,000 on the car, 100,000 on the house, 100,000 on this. And I'm like, whoa. I think they actually said 500,000 wasn't a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Well, what was your take on some of that hate that, you know what I'm saying, that she was just experiencing?
Shit, motherfuckers say there ain't no money, but I sure bet they take it. And them be the same motherfuckers asking for money. Shit. Motherfuckers just ungrateful.
That shit just be wild, you know what I'm saying? So, you do got an onslaught of music coming out. What you got coming out next?
Right now, I'm just working on a little old tape. Right now, I'm not sure what the title gonna be called. But I'm just working on that right now, just compiling songs and try to build, right now I'm trying to build my fan base right now. Pretty much, I don't think too many people know who I am.
Yeah. Well,
because I've been gone so long.
One thing I told you, like, even off camera, you know what I'm saying, when I go outside, I'll be seeing you outside, you know what I'm saying? So then that's one of the things I don't see from a lot of the rappers out here for various reasons, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's substantiated or not substantiated, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be some going outside.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's at my events or we pull up to an after spot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Slim's gonna be there. And I also see you interacting with the DJs and things like that. What kind of brought about the way that you move?
I don't know, probably just common sense pretty much. And then a lot of the DJs, my partners, but one of them is Super.
Go ahead and speak about y'all relationship, cause y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? That is one of the DJs, like, when I see Super, I usually see you before the end of the night too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Oh yeah, that's my road dog. That's my Ace Boom Cool right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was locked up at Lockhart together.
Okay.
That's when we really, you know what I'm saying, really started fucking with each other. Well, we was already fucking with each other because they had Eastside ENT and I was recording, going over the Quasi studio, and they'll be over there. And yeah, I knew him from that.
Hell yeah.
From the what was that song? Samo, Feeling Like a Million. Yo, people sleep on Eastside ENT. They had a good little run. They had a lovely run.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'm getting back to asking people every time they come in, give me your current top 5 in Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? We're in the middle of 2022, July to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let me know who do you feel like are the top rappers out right now?
Shit, number one, you gotta put Stun on that hoe. You gotta put Stun number one because every time I see him, he doing something different and working, and his music actually sound good, and you can vouch for what he's saying because we done seen it. We know what's going on. Next, I gotta say, my boy, he gonna say like, I ain't trying to be like favoritism, but I'm just calling a spade, my boy Jari, man, big homie Jari.
Yeah.
So I done heard that nigga say some retarded ass shit. I mean, like, cuz really nice with that. Then after that, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna put Eastside ENT all together.
Yeah.
Are we saying current?
Current.
Because, you know, hell, they got Kaylee and T Savage and Super and JB, so shit. They had a nice little, but currently, you can't knock Kaylee. You can't knock Kaylee.
Yeah.
You can't knock Lil Ville. Can't knock Lil Ville. Lil Ville stay working.
Yeah. Shout out to Hollywoodville.
I mean,
we got 4.
That's 4. 5. I'm gonna go with hell. Who been really going hard lately? I've been seeing. It's a few of them. That's 4. As far as like, wow, yeah, I wish I would have wrote that shit. Let me see. Yeah, it's tough.
One more.
It's tough. Who been working, man? Who been? Oh, Yogi Calhoun.
Yeah.
They'll be sleeping on Yogi because he moved to California, but you can't knock this type of shit, man. Half of these motherfuckers be talking about they the best and don't even look like the best. Like, how is motherfuckers supposed to believe that? That's what motherfuckers gotta get in their head. Like, the raps gotta match what's going on. People ain't stupid. People be trying to play motherfuckers like motherfuckers are not stupid. You playing with people intelligent.
I remember the first time that I made my first list, I put Stunt at number 1. And one of the big contention was he was not from here or he is not here. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that people still have the right to, I guess, claim Lubbock or rep Lubbock even when not being here or being removed a little while?
Hell yeah, shit, he was down here. Shit, I met the man in Lubbock. Shit, that's why I met the motherfucker there. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? The hate be strong, you know what I'm saying? When you
They
actually
be strong. You can't knock that man hustle, man. You cannot knock that man hustle, man. You cannot knock that man hustle, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And he nice, man.
Especially when you're doing what you want to do, doing what you're supposed to do. And I tell people, I even tell Stunt, like, it's kind of even on a weekly basis. You know?
I ain't gonna care. I'm streaming that book for shit right now. Shit in the car. Shit, I'll let that hoe play.
And that's what I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the few artists that, like, I could be in the streets and I will be hearing his music come out of people's cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I hear him on the street level, then I hear JT in the clubs.
Oh.
Go ahead and let me know, like, how you link to Ajari, because y'all on the same record label, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and speak to that.
Hell, shit, I told him, I got this song. He hopped on that hoe. We went and recorded that hoe, and then ever since then, it was like a 1-2 punch, and our style just complemented each other pretty much, and we just got cool like that.
Hell yeah. See, did y'all put out a group compilation last year, or was that just him? Or did y'all have like plans for that? Maybe doing a
Yeah, we had
city?
plans on making a tape,
Yeah.
a joint tape. Right now, I think he just got done with Soul Food, and right now he on that Trapping the Hoopin' 3. He working on that.
Okay. Okay. So when we tap in with you about a year from now, where are we gonna see you at?
Probably just now getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Like getting paid pretty much, and recouping everything that I'm putting in pretty much. Like some, I know, regional fame, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. And that's real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you're going to kind of get there type shit, you know what I'm saying? Some real shit. So for the new fans, the old fans, the hating motherfuckers, because those are the true fans, where can we find you on social media? Where can we look up your music and get more acquainted with you?
You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's gonna be Ice Water Slim TX, and then IG is the same thing. Ice Water Slim _ Ice Water _ Slim TX, and that's the same thing for Facebook as well.
Yes, sir. So,
but I'm most active on Instagram.
You recently changed your name. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make a status on that. And DJ Shawty Dude, she commented on it. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Shawty, that's my sis right there.
What about your name change? Or was it just a simple moniker change, or what?
I felt like I needed some more flavor. Like, it's too many traps, and then right now I ain't doing no trapping shit. I get up and work a job. I'm trying to make my way. Shit, I'm working a job. I'm trying to make my way. I done did all that shit, so I'm just trying to stay free. So I ain't trapping no more. So it just feel like for me to be a 100 nigga, I can't call myself Trap Slam. I ain't doing no fucking trapping. It makes no sense. So shit, the flow still Ice Water. So Ice Water Slim put it together. Then it matched my personality. I'm just cool and laid back.
That's real, man. That's real. So look up Trap. No, how about to say look up Trap Slim, but like look up Ice Water Slim on all social media. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, TikTok. You got music on TikTok too?
I got a few songs on TikTok. I need to get more active on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm watching it change lives every day. You know what I'm saying? You want to speak to like I guess even the change of technology. You know what I'm saying? Glorilla, first song type shit, blowing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Nip say, this technology is empowering, man. If you ain't getting no money from this technology, you wasting the earth. Cause they giving it to you. If you sitting there and saying that you ain't got nothing, you got a fucking phone, shit, you need to be trying to get you some type of bag expeditiously.
Hell yeah.
DoorDash, Uber, something. They giving jobs out of the way. Hell, shit. If you gotta get a pack, go get a pack. Shit. I see motherfuckers traveling on the internet. I wouldn't advise you to do that, but hey.
Bro, I've been seeing it so much. I'm like, goddamn, what the fuck going on?
People most definitely using this technology to their advantage.
You know what I'm saying? So I seen you even kind of recently make a change, and this will be my last question, or even become a car guy. You know what I'm saying? You even did a burnout. I think it was at the Jersey party. You know what I'm saying? A few weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? What kind of made you kind of get into that life? Cause I've seen you kind of like you diving in head first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, shit. I always been, you know what I'm saying, like a Mopar guy, but I just never had one, and I finally got one, and I got in a group, and you know, yeah, they growing me as a car enthusiast. Right now, it's going down, charges and challenges. Better get you one. Most funnest car you ever had.
You know what I'm saying? What's the fastest you got on yours?
140.
You actually hit that?
Yeah, mine's a V6, so you know, ain't nothing spectacular, but it's still fast though.
Okay, burn out the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They say the V6 can't do no burnout. Shit, that hoe will get loose.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming in and putting on the platform, bro.
Already.